Hello, welcome to part 2. But it cut the beginning of that sentence off. It always does, you know. It's like a delay on this thing. But yeah, so I don't want to sound like I'm bashing the disc, I'm not. Training's always welcome. Everything you're getting on there, you're getting that and more with the ones I've done. So it's up to people whether they want to pay for it or not. The people who buy that disc are probably people who, you know, buy all the digital tutors DVDs, regardless of whether, you know, whether they want them or not. That's fair enough. There's a market for that stuff. There's always a market for things like that. As I've said before, somebody was under the impression I was doing these for some sort of kudos or something to try and get a deal, and I said, look, I've had 4 deals on the hill for over a year. I can take up any time I like for series of discs, not just one DVD, right, but series, and I've turned them down because I want to do this first. I want to do it for free. Now, that's the important thing, it's got to be free. Does that mean I'm never going to put a paid series out? Of course I'm going to one day, but it's not going to happen in the new year. It's not going to happen, like, you know, in the next month or so. Possibly not next year, I don't know. But I would be a mug not to, you know, trade on the name a little bit at some point. So, yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. But the books will take a tiny bit of time. These things will take a good lump of time. And just playing the master classes taking even more time. There's not going to be a whole lot of time left, right? Let's face it, at the end of the day. So I'll see. But that's not my prime motivation. To be honest, DVDs are 10 a penny. The quality of tutorials on DVDs and online, the paid tutorials, have went down in my opinion in the past 18 months, 12 months, 18 months. It does seem like everybody and his dog is recording now, regardless of whether they actually know what they're talking about or not. So it's up to the end user, because you can't trust comments online, because I've mentioned in Essential ZBrush. What's not common knowledge is there's a number of paid and unpaid advocates of each of the major tutorial houses that go up, and their job is to talk it up, even on pirate sites, right? Don't think they don't know it exists, they do. You know, the only company that used to try and clamp down was Curve. The rest of them don't bother, right? They've just couldn't give a crap. I remember many years back I gave Aaron Sims a head up that his disc had been pirated, and nothing was done. Never is, but at least, you know, nobody can say that I'm advocating it, you know. I wouldn't do it again, not now. So Christmas, we're going to spend most of it at my parents' house. You know, I'll do the morning thing, 8 hours, and then go over to my parents. My mother's doing the dinner, which is interesting because my dad's diabetic. My mother can't eat wheat. Kane can't have too much soya, otherwise we've still got an intolerance to that. It makes him ill. My brother's got a load of different allergies to food. And then Kat's pregnant, so on top of all this, it makes it pretty bloody complex. Put it this way, I'd like someone to Gordon Ramsay to do this bugger. I bet he'd say no, eh? But yeah, my mother's got a lot of complex, lot of stuff, so I'm going to try and give her a hand. I say this every year, she never takes it up on it, you know. I think it's some sort of macho female bullshit about you've got to do it all by yourself or something. Never did work that one out. I'm stressed. I just need some downtime. Because I don't want to get back in. Kane's going to be running around like an absolute bloody lunatic, and he'll do that until he goes to bed tonight. And he's not sleeping very well. Usually he'd sleep through the night, he's not anymore, because Christmas is coming. So some idiot last night starts thumping really heavily on the door. Fucking carol singers, right? But to me, a knock is dump, 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 not bang with your fucking fists, right? The poor kid was scared shitless for about half an hour. He didn't know why somebody was banging on the door. You know, can't say I was too happy with that, but the way it goes. It's a bit aggressive, wasn't it, for just a carol singer? But see how much time we've got. You have these pretty rocks. Oh, all of them rocks. I did one of these in the house. You know, for this one there's 55, right? And I never put it up because I thought, I don't know. You know, it just didn't seem right. I just wish I could say some of the things that's upcoming, but I can't. So I'm gonna say it like that. Right. But I've got a feeling now you'll start seeing a few more Mudbox DVDs. Don't think you'll see a No Man one, with them being as closely aligned with Pixel Logic. Well, effectively the same company now. You know, I can't see them being too overawed. If I was No Man, the only reason I'd do a DVD is if I wanted to make it look bad. right? That's the only reason I'd do it. But I'm not them, and I wouldn't do that anyway. But you get the idea. So if everyone did come up, I would say beware, because don't believe everything you're seeing. And again, the ideas that I'm coming up with for quick start and the ground up, I'll put a disclaimer: they're not allowed to be used in tutorials or anything that you get paid for teaching anybody. Right? Don't care if it's written form, video form, or freaking psychic form. Right? It doesn't go down there. If anybody's going to make money out of these, which I'm not, would be me, right? And I'm not making money, so nobody's making money out of those ideas. I invented them, right? The ones that Dave invented, I took to him. I've got a feeling he wouldn't be too chuffed for somebody to rip it off wholesale. If anybody did, they'll face legal action from me. And it would be a bit cheeky. I think the user base would realise what's happened and wouldn't be happy about it either. I get a lot of support from users online. It's weird, because I went from being, most hated ZBrush user to, like, most loved, Mudbox user. It's weird, because I always got a load of shit for using Mudbox for ZBrush after using Mudbox, and then going back. I got a load of shit for that, but I think at times people are very childish. It's not a football team, it's bloody software, right? If you break rocks for a living, right? This rock is no different to this rock, right? That one might be bigger, and that one is also a rock though. And I'm not going to say, if you have this rock, that I'm going to throw you away like that and just keep this rock. No, you can have both rocks, right? That was very esoteric, but you know what I mean. See, there was a point coming down here with the rocks. But, God, I don't know what time it is, but I feel like I've rushed around today. So tomorrow's shopping, Christmas Day and all that. I don't have any alcohol in the house whatsoever. Well, I've got one bottle of 200-year-old brandy that I've had for years that I'm not opening. I refuse to open point blank, right? But I won't be drinking that. I just can't see me drinking this year. Might have one glass of wine at my mother's, that's it. Probably not, I won't, New Year's Eve either. Boring, aren't I? Right. See what time is. Right. One thing I have to add, because I know some of you are waiting for the patch, for service patch for pack for Mudbox 2009. Where to go? It was basically supposed to be out in a couple of days. Why is it being delayed? I'll tell you why. Right. Blame me. Right. I found a bug. Right. A one that was significant enough that, although nobody else had found it, that it was a bit of a showstopper. Right. That's all I'm going to say on it, but they wanted to get this wrapped up. They've wrapped up 99% of all bugs reported. They've broadened the hardware base. There's a lot more sort of hardware support now, a lot broader. Basically, there's going to be no reason for anyone to have a fucking whinge not to use it. Because I'm seeing lies online that ZBrush is more powerful. I've proved it's not. Show me 100 million raw polygons in ZBrush on one mesh. Just show it to us. It can't happen, right? It'll crash, right? Use the identical machine as I did, Mudbox will always come out on top. So it's down to user preference. I think most people just do not want to think that they've wasted, 3 or 4 years of their life learning ZBrush to pick up another program. If you don't, you're going to get left behind. Simple as that. Technology dictates the way it's going to go, is that ZBrush will get left behind unless they have a complete total core rewrite and basically rewrite Mudbox, which isn't going to happen. Let's face it, they're too pig-headed. Graphics cards always develop much faster rate. So we'll see. Incidentally, I might be doing a bit of work for NVIDIA, but we'll cover that another time. Involving 3D monitor displays and stuff. Right, what's the time? Oh, I need time to go. So, I'm going to have a hang around here for a bit. Try and unwind. Because as you can probably tell by the speed I'm talking, and the fact I'm frowning a lot, that I just really need some fucking break, like. But yes, so I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. If you watch this afterwards, hope you had a good one. Have yourself a wonderful New Year. I might do one before New Year, don't know, probably not, right? See you all next time. Have a good 2009. Bye bye.